card.
Yeah, it'll drop.
Last night was
I try to get dinner though. I'm like, look, dude, it's gonna be 50 tonight. You better wear a compression shirt.
They're like 30.
Yeah. The land of blood cut. That's crazy.
Like, you do the pictures against
Yeah.
they said, "Oh, they were trying to get it," and it was just like,
Yeah.
that way. I'm like, this is
Here's the worst
It
part.
was a nightmare.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for the outfielder. It just, oh, I know it does, because we
You're
used to
under.
play soccer and all that, yeah.
You know you got it. You're dead center of that ball coming to you right out in front of you. And the last 10 feet, this 20 feet the other way. And you scared it. No.
It works for both,
Yeah,
but
y'all at least
it
know
messes our
kind of to
kids up.
expect it, yeah.
We still think we
You still think you got
Yeah, you got it, yeah. I think because of the river, and then you got the ocean, I think there's a channel for this. There can be no wind right here. It's like a storm.
the sunshine's here are always beautiful.
Oh, they're beautiful. Or it's like that orange, pink, purple. That's when you.
Alright. Back at it. Back at home finally. Your Screaming Eagles be taking on the North Brunswick Scorpions in a conference game. Both teams are 0-2 in conference, so someone will become no longer defeated. Both are on losing streaks. Eagles on an 8 losing streak. Scorpions on a 4 losing streak. Hoping the Eagles are the ones that come out on top. Just lost a close game last night against New Bern. At New Bern, so a long ride back, but right back at it today. On the mound for the Eagles tonight will be number 2, Jameer Damon. He's pitched so far in his couple of appearances so far this year. Behind the plate will be number 11, Noah Martin. At first base, I believe is number 18, Elijah Setzer. At second base is Ashton Troutman. At shortstop, Colin Beddard. At third base, Xander Singelis. One second. In left field is Cale McLean. In center field is Bryce Sawyer. And in right field is Landon Grigsby. First time starting this year for the Eagles. He was on JV and made some great defensive plays, and Coach Stroll was like, "Hey, why don't you come play on varsity? Could use you." And what do you know? He's going to be out there in right field. It's been, I think, about 2 weeks since the Eagles have last played at home. They've had a home game, but it wasn't here. Sounds weird. They have not been doing too well, but hopefully that'll change just by coming home. If you hear beeping on the background, it's also because I'm doing the scoreboard for the game here, so I'm sorry if that is a problem. You can just mute me if you would like. But here we go. First pitch from Damon is going to be in there looking strike one. Second pitch now is going to be swung and missed, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. It's hit over to Beddard at short. He does stop it. The throw to first will not be in time as it also gets away. The runner will go to second, and he will be standing in second base. So good stop. Not a great throw, but it'll put a runner on second base for the Scorpions. Goes for a bunt. Bunted it up. No one can get there to catch it. Throw to first will be in time. It does move the runner up to third, but they do get an out. So North Brunswick is already 90 feet away from taking an early lead in this game. First pitch is going to bounce in the dirt for ball 1. I believe the last time Jameer Damon pitched, it was against Laney last week. Pitched really well, started losing his juice towards the end, but before that, it was pretty good and made it close with Laney. Second pitch now from Jameer is going to catch the outside part of the zone for strike 1. One ball, one strike. That ball's hit into left. Left fielder's there. Runner tags, and he backs up. Does not like the arm of McLean in left field. So that is a great way to get an out for your Eagles without allowing a run. Good chance to get out of it without allowing anything here. Cleanup hitter will step in for the Scorpions. First pitch for him is a big swing and a miss, putting Damon ahead 0-1. Second pitch will bounce in the dirt and get away. Runner from third does not want to risk it and will stay at third base. Would have been a close play at the plate, but ultimately staying there was probably the smarter choice. A ball and a strike now. That ball's hit into left field. McLean moving back to it, and that'll be over his head as 1 run will score. Batter will round first and go to second, and he'll be in there standing, giving them an RBI double. So North Brunswick gets a early lead here in the top of the first. They have a chance to keep it going with a runner on second base, but there are 2 outs for the Eagles. First pitch to the 5th batter is going to be in there looking for strike 1. Second pitch now. That'll fall in there, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. I doubt this will be anywhere in the zone. Try to force a swing and miss. As that one will be popped into left. McLean is moving under it. And caught for the 3rd out. So they'll leave a runner on second and allow 1 run. Heading to the bottom of the 1st, North Brunswick leads 1-0. Here we are now in the bottom of the 1st. Eagles let a run in. Is 1-0, heading to the bottom of the 1st. Now batting will be the shortstop, number 6, Colin Beddard. Been kind of bouncing between second and short. Had an injury, which stopped him, but now he's back in the infield. It's nice to have him there, as the first pitch for him is going to be taken for strike 1. He does pitch a little bit, but has not pitched in a minute due to that foot injury. Second pitch he will take for strike 2. So he falls behind early. He's going to have to do something special here. It's going to have to be with 2 strikes. Third pitch now is going to be fouled out of play. Please don't hit my car. That would be unfortunate. So it'll remain 0-2. That 0-2 will get him looking for a strikeout. So Colin goes down on 4 pitches. We'll now bring up the center fielder, number 9, Bryce Sawyer. Been hitting pretty decent recently. Been good in the outfield as well. First pitch for him is going to be taken for ball 1. Second pitch also misses, now 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Now 3 balls, no strikes as that's away. The 3-0 will catch the outside part of the zone, now 3-1. Three-one now to Sawyer. And that's a full count now as he takes another one on the outside part of the zone. The payoff pitch is going to be hit up to the second baseman. He will field it. The throw to first will be in time for out number 2. So Eagles down their first 2 batters. Batting now will be the pitcher, number 2, Jameer Damon. I believe he singled last night and scored. First pitch for Damon will be in there looking for strike 1. Second pitch now is outside. Count will be tied at 1. A ball and a strike is hit to right, and second baseman will do a little jump and catch it for the third out. So the Eagles will go down 1-2-3, heading into the second, 1-0 Scorpions. Alright, back to it. In the top of the second, Damon back on the mound in this 1-0 ball game. Eagles had a rough first inning, going down a run and going out 1-2-3. Hoping to have a better second, as the first pitch is in there looking for strike 1. That next pitch will bounce in the dirt and get away. No one on to advance, as it is the leadoff man. One ball, one strike, third pitch. That'll just miss up high and outside. 2-1 now. The heck was that? That one's hit up to Troutman at second. You'll field to the third of first will be in time for out number 1. So the leadoff man is retired. That one's hit up through the gap between third and shortstop, and that'll be a base hit. Putting a runner on first base with 1 out. Third batter will step in for the Scorpions. We have an out and a runner on first to have to deal with. First pitch is hit up to Better at short. He cannot field it cleanly. There will be no throw as that was a chance for a double play. But now we will have runners first and second with still one out. So, I believe that will go down as an error for Better. It's alright. Eagles still have a good chance to get out of this and can pull another double play. First pitch for the fourth batter will be in there looking for strike one. Second pitch is hit up to the third baseman, Singelis. The only play will be at first, and he will get him. So that'll put runners second and third with two outs now for the Eagles. Damon hoping to get his last batter out and prevent any runs scoring for the Scorpions. A good base hit for him will probably bring in both runs. First pitch will be fouled out of play into the parking lot. And that did hit a car as I heard that. I hope it did not do significant damage. Second pitch now is going to be hit into center, and that'll drop. The runner from third will score. The runner from second will be waved home, and he will also score. It is now 3-0 off of a two RBI single. It is now 3-0 Scorpions. That pitch will be hit into right and will be over the second baseman. It'll drop in front of the right fielder. The runner from first will round second and go to third, and there will be no throw there, as that'll put runners at the corners with still two outs. So a bit of a rough top of the second for the Eagles, as another runner is in scoring position and another runner on first base. First pitch for this batter will be hit into center. Center fielder moving to it and cannot make the grab as it bounces off his glove. The batter will go all the way to second base after the throw in, as another run will score for North Brunswick, making it now 4-0. Coach Stroh for the Eagles will head out to the mound after the rough inning. Take a little break and be back shortly. Something you could note is it's Coach Troll's birthday today, so if you haven't wished him a happy birthday, wish him one. I guess you could do it on Facebook or something. I don't know. Get his number, send him a text. So back to the action now after that little mound meeting. Runners are second and third with 2 outs. North Brunswick has already scored 3 runs this inning, adding to their 1 they had in the first. First pitch for this batter is going to be hit up to Beddard at short, and he will catch it for the 3rd out, leaving runners second and third. So the Eagles allow 3 more runs, making it now 4-0, heading into the bottom of the second, where they hope to cut into this lead. Back to it now in the bottom of the second. It is a 4-0 ball game after North Brunswick picked up 3 in the top of the second and 1 in the top of the first. Leading off for your Eagles will be the first baseman, number 18, Elijah Setzer. Pitched last night, pitched 6.5 innings, I believe, last night. Pitched very well. Unfortunately, they did not win the game off of a walk-off from Newbern. But that's alright. Showing signs of life. Hopefully that starts showing here at home. As Setzer is now in a 1-1 count. Third pitch form is going to be hit up into center, and it will fall in front of him, as that'll be a leadoff single for the Eagles. Batting now will be number 20, the left fielder, Kaola McLean. Swings with a lot of power. He is one of the 2 batters with a home run this year. The other one is on first base, Elijah Setzer. Both were at Topsail. Let's see what McLean can do with Setzer on first base, and they will check him. I have seen that very often this year with Elijah Setzer on the bases. They like to check him a lot. I don't understand why. He is fast. First pitch for him will be swung and missed. Strike 1. Shows signs of bunt. Bunts it down. Setzer will run to second. Throw to first will be in time. The bunt does its job though, moving Setzer into scoring position. Bringing up now will be the lefty, number 23, and Noah Swanson. Took a break last night from the lineup. because he pitched on Tuesday. So Coach Rowe was sitting him, let him rest, and now he's back in it. He's got Setzer on second base with 1 out. First pitch for Noah. Not in there as it's outside, ball 1. Second pitch for Swanson is going to be swung and missed. 1-1 now. One ball, one strike. Fouled back, 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes for the lefty. I believe he's DHing tonight. Setzer still on second base with 1 out. The 1-2 is low in the dirt. Counts even. Two now is going to be hit up to the second baseman. He will be there. The throw to first will be in time. Setzer does move up to third. So he is now 90 feet away from at least getting closer to that Scorpion lead. It'll now bring up number 21 playing third base tonight, Xander Singelis. First pitch for Xander. He is going to take for ball 1. Second pitch now. Popped up and out of play. Count is now 1-1. Singelis was playing first base last night. Got hit by a ball in his ankle. Glad to see that he's okay and still playing. The 1-1 now for him is going to be hit into center. Center fielder will make the grab, leaving the runner on third base. Eagles will go into the third inning down 4-0. Here we are now in the top of the third in this 4-0 ball game. Damon back on the mound after pitching the first two. First pitch will be in the dirt, ball 1. Second pitch now is fouled off, 1-1. Bit of a chilly game today, as it's been chilly the past couple of days in games. Pretty windy. It was blowing straight out to center, but now it's kind of all over the place. As the 1-1 now from Jameer is going to be hit up the middle, and that'll be a base hit. So with that batter hitting up the middle, he will reach first base. That's where he'll stay. So it'll bring in the second batter for the Scorpions. Texman first, he's got him in a rundown, but the ball does get away. As it was a good idea, but the runner will get all the way to third base and stop there. So, a bit of an error. I couldn't tell if it was a low throw or it was just could not find it, or Setzer could not find it. But that'll put a runner 90 feet away from a 5-0 game. And no outs, also. First pitch. He's going to bounce in the dirt, and he'll get away from the catcher as the runner from third will go home, and he will be safe. It is now 5-0. Sorry if I'm getting the count wrong. I usually use the scoreboard to help guide me, and I am the scoreboard tonight, so kind of get lost sometimes. The 1-0 is going to be fouled off. A ball and a strike will bounce in the dirt. Will now move to 2-1. Did not see what the umpire just showed. Fourth pitch is going to catch the inside part of the zone, strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes. The pitch will get him looking for a strikeout at the bottom of the zone. So that'll be the first out here on the top of the third for the Eagles. That first pitch, next batter's hit up to the third baseman. He'll dive, but he'll get to the top of the shortstop and throw over to first in time for out number 2. Sorry for the bit of a stutter there. Colin bettered with the stop and throw to first to prevent the runner from getting on. So 2 outs now for the Eagles and nobody on. First pitch for the next batter is going to be hit, popped up, Damon calling for it, and caught for out number 3. North Brunswick picks up another run, making it now 5-0, heading into the bottom of the third. Here we are now into the bottom of the third. Leading off will be the catcher, number 11, Noah Martin. Didn't hit in the lineup last night. They're just letting him take a day off. Was playing catcher. That one be fouled off his leg, I believe. Seems to limp away, but might just need to walk it off. Second pitch for Noah. Will be outside, missing. The 1-1 now for Martin is going to be fouled back. Count moves to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back again. We'll do the 1-2 again. That 1-2 hit over to the third baseman. He will snag it for the first out. Batting now for the first time, I believe, as a varsity Screaming Eagle, number 38, Landon Grigsby. He's playing right field tonight. Let's see what he can do in his first appearance. Was doing pretty well at JV, got called up. First pitch for him will be fouled back, 0-1. The 0-1 is swung and missed, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. And that's a swing and a miss for a strikeout. We'll now bring up the start of the lineup, number 6, the shortstop, Colin Beddard. Went down looking his last time up, looking to do something a little better here. Maybe start something and get on base with 2 outs. First pitch will be hit left side and foul. Count will be 0-1. Second pitch will be low. Count will be 1-1. A ball and a strike. That one is popped up into right. Right fielder moving under it and caught for the third out. So another 1-2-3 inning for the Eagles, heading into the fourth inning, down 5-0. Back at it here in the start of the fourth. On the mound, still, number 2, Jameer Damon. It's a 5-0 game. A run has been scored every inning so far for the Scorpions. As the first pitch will miss outside, ball 1. 1 in the first, 3 in the second, and 1 in the third, resulting in the 5 runs. Second pitch from Damon will not be in there for 2-0. Eagles, I believe, are only on moving on 1 hit so far from Setzer. Next pitch, not in there, now 3-0. Just missing outside. 3 balls and no strikes. And that'll be a 4-pitch walk. So no one out and a runner on first as the leadoff man reached to a 4-pitch walk. Second batter will come in. Eagles looking to maybe turn a double play. I don't think they have turned a double play in the infield yet this year. First pitch will bounce in the dirt, 1-0. Second pitch is hitting to right. Landon Grigsby moving to it, but it will fall for a base hit. The runner from first will round second and go to third, and the batter will stop at second base, putting both in scoring position. So, runners second and third, and still no one out here in the top of the fourth. That first pitch is going to be high, ball 1. Second pitch is hitting to right, and that'll drop for a base hit. As the runner from third will go home and score, as the runner from second will advance to third. So that'll put another run up for North Brunswick, making it now 6-0. And runners at the corners. Still nobody out, as the coach for the Eagles will head to the mound after this rough start. I guess mid-game now. And that'll do it for Jameer Damon. Cannot see who that is. 22. Sawyer Kennedy. Pitched last night and they lost. He was the last pitcher, allowed the run, but it wasn't really his fault. Came into the game with bases loaded. Kind of hard to do to get out of, but is what it is. Damon, I believe, will come in and play either second base or shortstop. And I believe Ashton Troutman will come out. Or maybe Colin Beddard, but I doubt it. So we'll let him warm up, take a short break, and be back to the action. Back to it now with the new pitcher, number 22, Sawyer Kennedy. Runners first and third with nobody out. First pitch will get away, but I believe they're, what are they saying? They're saying both runners have to go back. I don't know what happened. I think the batter might have swung and it might have bounced off his bat onto his foot because the batter does not seem to be doing all right. But I'm going to call it a strike one. As runners are still first and third with nobody out. Obviously. Second pitch now. Will not be in there as it's 1-1. Third pitch now is going to be high and missing, 2-1. Fourth pitch now from Kennedy. Hit into right field, and that's pretty deep out there. And that's going to be a home run. So that's a 3-run home run for North Brunswick, making it now 9-0. This is pretty ugly. So after that, it is now 9-0 North Brunswick. Still nobody out. First pitch will miss, ball 1. That pitch is hit left side, and that'll be just fair as the batter will round first and go to second, and he will stop standing at second base. Still signs of struggle for the Eagles on the year. As there's now a runner in scoring position once again on second base, and still no one out. That first pitch is swung and missed, and will get away from the catcher as the runner will move up to third base. No balls on the strike. That ball's hit into center field. Sawyer moving back to it. He will catch it. The runner from third will tag up and score, making the score now 10-0. Rough game. That pitch is hit up to the third baseman. He will field at throw to first. Will not be in time as he reaches first base. So a runner now on first base with 1 out. First pitch is going to not be in there. It's ball 1. Second pitch is hit high into left. Damon is calling for it at short. Or not, I'm sorry. It was hit in left field. It looked like he was calling for it. But Cale and McLean will make the catch in left field. Sorry about that. I lost it. So 2 down now for the Eagles. That one's hit into right and over Beddard's glove as the runner from first will round second and go to third and get the stop sign there, as that'll put runners at the corners with 2 outs. Runner from first takes off. There will be no throw as it gets away from the catcher, as he will be in there with ease, putting runners second and third with a 1-0 count. Second pitch is going to be popped up and out of play. We'll now move to 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. That one's hit up left side and foul, and we'll now move to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. That one's hit up to Beddard and caught for the 3rd out. So the Eagles finally get out of the top of the 4th. It is now 10-0 heading into the bottom. Whew. Here we are now back to it in the bottom of the fourth, leading off Bryce Sawyer. First pitch headed to the first baseman cannot be fielded cleanly, and he will reach first off of an infield single. So a good way to start the bottom of the fourth. We'll now bring up the now shortstop, Jameer Damon. Was pitching earlier, had a rough going. First pitch for him is going to be popped out of play and into the parking lot, 0-1. Second pitch is not in there. Counts tied at 1. Checks him at first base. He's back in safely. Whew. The 1-1 is hit into center field, and that will fall for a base hit. Sawyer will stop at second base as that puts runners first and second. You never know. You never know. Batting now will be the first baseman, number 18, Elijah Setzer. He's got Damon on first and Sawyer on second. Looking to do some damage here and at least give the Eagles a chance to come back. First pitch is swung and missed. Strike 1. Second pitch is swung and missed. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes for Setzer. And that'll get him looking for a strikeout. So 1 out now for the Eagles. We'll now bring in the left fielder, number 20, Kaola McLean. First pitch for McLean is going to be low for the 1-0. Second pitch, fouled out of play, and hit a pole. Count is now 1-1. That 1-1 is caught looking for strike 2. McLean falls behind. The 1-2 now is going to be popped up to the right. Right fielder moving to it and cannot get there in time as the count will remain 1-2. The 1-2 is hit into center field. Center fielder moving back to it. And it will get over his head as McLean will stop at second. The runner from first or second will get sent home, and he'll be safe. So a great hit from Cale McLean, getting an RBI double. That'll put runners second and third, and they'll cut into the lead, making it now 10-1. Batting now will be the designated hitter, number 23, Noah Swanson. Damon on third and McLean on second after that double to deep center field. First pitch for Swanson will be swung and missed. Strike one. Second pitch now. Swung and missed again, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes will get him looking for a strikeout. That'll now bring up the third baseman, number 21, Xander Singelis. Had a 2 RBI single last night, and see if he can do it here again and give the Eagles a 10-3 lead, or get 2 more runs for the Eagles. He's got 2 outs to work with. First pitch for him, he's going to take for ball 1. Second pitch for him is going to fall in there. Now count is 1-1. Coach Stroll is having an argument with the umpires after the low pitch. Not very happy with that one. It did look very low as it was below the knees. The 1-1 will be in there. Now 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. That one is popped up and out of play. The 1-2 will remain. Ball and 2 strikes. Hit up to the third baseman. He'll field it. Throw to first. I don't know what happened. Not be made, I think, as he dropped it at first base. As that another run will score for the Eagles. So it is now 10-2. Singelis on first and McLean on third. We'll now bring up number 11, the catcher, Noah Martin. First pitch to Noah. He's going to take for ball 1. Checks him at first base. He's back in diving. Second pitch now for Martin is going to be fouled off right there in the dirt. Count will be tied at 1. A bonus strike now. That'll bounce away from the catcher. Runners will advance. Throw to the plate will not be in time as McLean will score from third, making it now 10-3. Close play. Catcher could not get back in time. Anson Gillis will take second, putting him in scoring position. So Eagles cutting into that lead. Two one for Martin is going to be swung and missed. Now 2-2. Martin with 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs and a runner on second. The pitch for him is going to be outside, ball 3. Martin now has a full count. The payoff pitch is going to be hit right side to the first baseman for a line out. So it's back-to-back lineouts for Noah Martin. Eagles pick up 3 heading into the 5th inning as it now moves to a 10-3 game. Let's see if they can stay alive. Here we are now in the top of the 5th inning. Eagles picked up 3 in the bottom of the 4th, but North Brunswick picked up 5, ultimately leading to a 10-3 score. New pitcher for your Eagles, number 30, Garrett Dye. I think this is his first time pitching this year for the Eagles, as the first pitch from him is going to be high for ball 1. Second pitch now from Die. It's high again, 2-0. That third pitch will catch the outside part of the zone. Now 2-1. Two balls and a strike from Die. Fourth pitch. He will take now 2-2. Two balls and two strikes. That pitch is hit up the middle to the second baseman. He'll field it to throw to first. Is in time for out number one. Second batter will step in. First pitch for him will not be in there. Ball one. Second pitch will miss. Now 2-0. That pitch is hit up the middle, and that'll be a one-out single for North Brunswick. So a runner on first and one out. Third batter steps in for North Brunswick. First pitch for him will not be in there as it's ball one. Second pitch is hit to the right. Batter will field it to second for one. Throw to first. Pulls him off the bag and almost their first infield double play of the year. Oh, that was almost exciting. But they will pick up the out at second. So 2 outs now for the Eagles after that, and a runner still at first base. Here in the top 5. First pitch is going to be high and not in there. It'll pop out of the catcher's mitt, but it'll still be ball one as he gets back to it. Second pitch is fouled out. Count is 1-1. A ball and a strike. It is outside now 2-1. Fourth pitch checks him at first. It'll get away. Runner will take second, and he will round it and go to third. The throw to third will not be in time as that'll put him 90 feet away from scoring. feel like it's happened a couple of times for the Eagles where a lot of pass balls have resulted in runners advancing a long ways, and in the end result, they usually score. The 2-1 will not find the zone as it now moves to 3-1. Three balls on a strike. Fifth pitch is going to be ball 4. So that'll put runners at the corners with 2 outs. First pitch from Garrett is going to be hit left side and foul. It will hit off the third base coach. Hope he's all right. Second pitch will bounce in the dirt. Now 1-1. Ball on a strike, runners first and third, 2 outs. Third pitch is going to miss. Now 2-1. Two balls and a strike from Dye. That's swung and missed. Now 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2-1, 2 gone. The pitch is swing and a miss for a strikeout. So they will not allow a run in that inning. We'll head to the bottom of the fifth. Still 10-3. Back to it now in the bottom of the fifth of this 10-3 ball game. I believe leading off is number 30 Garrett Dye, but I could be wrong. It's hard to tell. First pitch form is going to be high, ball one. Second pitch is hit into left, and that's going to be a base hit, and that is Garrett Dye. He's running hard, and he will stop. No, he won't. He will go into second as it gets by the left fielder, and he will have a standing double for the Eagles. So a good start to the inning. It'll now bring up the second baseman, number 6, Colin Beddard. Dye in scoring position on second base with Beddard at the plate. The first pitch is going to be outside, ball one. Second pitch is outside, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes for Beddard. Third pitch is going to fall in there for strike one. They'll check the runner in second. And they will get him as he cannot get back in time as he got too much of a lead on second base. That sucks. No results, in and out. So no one on now, and a 2-1 count for Colin. And that'll be a little tipper swing and fouled off. Is now 2-2. Two balls and two strikes for Colin is not going to be in there as the count is full. Payoff pitch for Colin is going to be hit to the right. First baseman moving to it cannot get there in time as the count will remain at 3-2. The payoff again is hit deep into left field. Left fielder moving back to it. And it'll be over his head as Colin will roll into second base standing. For a 1-out double. Could have very well been an RBI there. Now batting will be number 9, the center fielder, Bryce Sawyer. Colin Beddard has been a little bit of a slow batting, and that'll finally break through with a great hit. Let's see if Sawyer can bring him around. First pitch for Sawyer is not in there, ball one. Second pitch is hit up to the first baseman. He'll field it and step on first for out number 2. Better will move up to third, putting him 90 feet away from scoring a run. Batting now will be the shortstop, number 2, Jameer Damon. Started this game on the mound, now moving into 6th spot, or well, shortstop. He's still the 3s. He's got betted on third and 2 outs. First pitch is swung and missed, strike 1. Second pitch is swung and missed, now 0-2. Oh, 2 is high, count moves to 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Will be fouled off and we'll do it again. And the pitcher will step off after that. The 1-2 again is hit high into left field. Left fielder moving to it. Center fielder also moving to it, but left fielder will be the one that makes the catch. So no runs will be scored in the bottom of the 5th after a double, another double. We will go into the 6th inning. Eagles down 10-3. Here we are now into the top of the 6th inning, where I believe that is still Garrett Dye on the mound. It's 10-3 still. That first pitch will be high, ball 1. Dye had a double to lead off the bottom of the 5th, but then got picked off at second base. That second pitch is high, now 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. That one swung and missed. 2-1. That one swung and missed. Now 2-2. Two balls and two strikes. And that's fouled off. That swung and missed for a strikeout. So one out here in the top of the sixth. That's Garrett Dye's first strikeout. I guess on the year, too. Oh my gosh. So one out now here in the top of the sixth. First pitch is going to be fouled off left side, 0-1. Second pitch is swung and missed, 0-2. No balls, two strikes. Third pitch from Dye is going to be fouled back. Oh, 2 again. That one's going to be up high. Count moved to 1-2. Relief pitchers for the Eagles have been pitching a little bit better than the few starters, as that pitch is outside, resulting to an even count of 2. Two now. That'll miss outside. Count is full. The full count is going to be swung and missed. It is going to be Drought, but he will tag him for the third out. Or, sorry, second strikeout. So that's back-to-back strikeouts from Garrett Dye. Now 2 outs and nobody on. Sorry for the stuttering there. That pitch will be low, ball 1. That'll be fouled back, moving to 1-1. Hit close to the softball field. Did not go into play though. Last time I checked, the score over there was not good. This one's not any better. That one is going to be low. 2-1 now for this third batter. Two balls and one strike. That's high. 3-1. Three-1 is hit up to the second baseman. He will field at the throw to first. Is in time for out number 3. We will go into the bottom of the 6th. Score is 10-3. Scorpions. Here we are now into the bottom of the sixth. Leading off for the Eagles, the first baseman, number 18, Elijah Setzer. Eagles need 7 runs to hopefully cut into this and give themselves a chance. All starts with one man, though. That's Elijah Setzer. Hopefully. He does lead the team in batting average. Coming into today's game, I believe batting 400. First pitch for him is going to be not in there, ball 1. Second pitch now. That's high, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes for Setzer. It'll find the zone as he catches him looking. 2-1. Two balls and a strike now. And that'll be high and a get away from the catcher. Count is now 3-1 for the first baseman. Three one now. It is going to be outside, ball 4. So Setzer will reach first base. Putting the leadoff man aboard for the Eagles. Stepping in now will be number 20, Cale McLean. Hit a double his last time out, deep to center field. He'll have Setzer on first base and nobody out. First, he's back end diving. Once again, they like checking Setzer at first base and any bases. They just don't like his base running. First pitch is going to be swung and missed. Strike 1. Second pitch now to McLean. Swung and missed again, 0-2. Umpires are discussing something. They are saying he balked and he will take second base. I believe that's what they're calling. You don't know what a balk is? It's where the pitcher does some weird motion and you're not allowed to do that, and whatever runner's on base will automatically get a free base. Even if they're on third, they'll get to go home. So the 0-2 now to McLean is going to hit deep into left field. That's going to be back at the wall and caught. Setzer tags up from second and will be into third sliding. It's a little sacrifice hit from McLean, moving Setzer all the way up to third. Now batting will be number 23, Noah Swanson. Setzer on third with 1 out. First pitch for Noah. is going to bounce right there in the dirt, and it'll be 1-0. The second pitch now is going to be fouled off. One ball, one strike. That one swung and missed. Now 1-2. And pitcher will step off. Did not like the pitch. Now the 1-2 to Noah. Is hit to the right. Second baseman will field it. Throw to first will be in time. Setzer will come home and score, making it now 10-4 here in the bottom of 6. Did I say 10-6? Well, if I did, I meant to say 10-4 on the bottom of the 6. I think that's what I said, actually. So stepping in now will be the third baseman, number 21, Xander Singelis. 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch for him will be high, ball 1. Second pitch is hit up to the second baseman. He will field it. Throw to first will be in time for the third out. So we will go to the 7th inning where North Brunswick has a 10-4 lead. Eagles need to stop them and leave them at 10 and pick up 7 runs to win the game, or 6 to keep it alive. Here in the top of the 7th, Garrett Dye will be back on the mound. First pitch will not be in there, ball 1. That pitch will be popped up and out of play. Now 1-1. One ball, one strike from die. That one's popped up and out of play again. Now 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. It'll remain 1-2. No, I don't think so. The 1-2 will miss. Counts even at 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Will just miss. Count is now full. That pitch is hit up to the shortstop very slowly. Throw to first will not be in time for an infield single. Bit of a slow roller, just hard play to make. First pitch of the second batter is hitting to left, and that'll be a fair ball. Runner from first will round second and go to third. The throw to third will not be in time as it gets by him. And that'll put runners second and third with nobody out. First pitch to the next batter is hitting to right, and that'll drop for another hit. Runner from third will score. Runner from second will be held, as that puts runners at the corners, and North Brunswick will pick up another run, making it now 11-4. Runners first and third, and nobody's out still. First pitch from Die is going to miss outside. Ball 1. Second pitch is popped up in the infield. Damon moving to it. Caught for out number 1. So the Eagles will pick up their first out here in the top of the 7th. Ow. Just poked my leg. No good. Runners first and third, and still with 1 out now. First pitch It's going to be popped up into left. Damon moving to it again and caught for out number 2. So Damon is the result of both outs. First pitch for the next batter is going to be high as it's ball 1. Second pitch is low, 2-0. Bounces away from the catcher, but no one advances as he stops it. Two balls and no strikes. That'll be inside missing, 3-0. And that fourth pitch will miss, and that's ball 4. So that'll load the bases with 2 outs for the Scorpions. First pitch for him is going to be in there at the top of the zone for strike 1. Second pitch is going to be hit into center field. Sawyer will not be able to get there as 1 run comes in. The runner from second will also score. The throw to the plate will not be in time, as it is now 13-4. Rough day for the Eagles. I think this is the most runs they have allowed in a game so far this year. Runners are first and second with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. And I will step off. That first pitch will be hit up to Damon at short. He will field it. The throw to first will be in time for out number 3. So North Brunswick will pick up 3 runs, making it now 13-4, heading into the bottom of the 7th. Eagles need 9 runs to stay alive. I'd like to give a shout out to some of my friends watching. Some people from Iowa, some people locally in town. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate my parents watching as always, and everyone else as well. Thank you for supporting us and me. As we come into the bottom of the seventh, leading off will be the catcher, number 11, Noah Martin. First pitch for him will get away, ball one. Second pitch is hit up to the third baseman. He will field it. The throw to first will be in time for out number one. Batting now will be the pitcher, number 30, Garrett Dye. Eagles down to their final two outs. First pitch for Garrett is going to be hitting left, and that's a base hit. So he's going to be 2 for 2 on the day with a single and a double. Stepping in now will be number 6, the second baseman, Colin Beddard. I believe running at first base was number 12, Winton Laurie. Checks him at first. He's back in diving. First pitch now for Beddard is going to not be in there, ball one. Runner takes off for second. The throw to second will not be in time as Laurie steals second base. I did not see the call from the umpire. I believe it was a ball, but I could be wrong. It is 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes now to Beddard. Third pitch is not in there, 3-0. Ooh. That one will be ball 4, as 4 pitches will be for Beddard, and he will take first base. And the coach for North Brunswick will head to the mound to talk to his pitcher. There will be no pitching change as it was just a mound meeting. Bryce Sawyer, the lefty and center fielder, will step in for the Eagles. He's got Beddard on first and Winton on second with 1 out. First pitch for Bryce will not fall in there as it's ball 1. Second pitch will fall in there. The throw to second will not be in time. I believe he called that strike 1. I could not tell. The 1-1 now to Bryce is swung and missed. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Is swung and missed in the dirt for a strikeout. So that is down 2 outs for your Eagles as they're down to their final out. Stepping in will be the shortstop number 2, Jameer Damon. Winton on second and Beddard on first still with 2 outs. You never know of a 9-run, 2-out rally. It could happen. You never know. First pitch for Damon will fall in there, strike 1. And Damon calls time. That second pitch is going to be hit up to the middle of the shortstop. Throw to first will be in time, and that'll do it. Eagles will lose 13-4 here at home, moving their season to 1-9 and 0-3 in conference. A bit of a rough stretch. Hoping to get something going, hopefully soon, as it just can't keep losing, as the schedule is just getting shorter and shorter now. We will be back on Tuesday, I believe, against either West Brunswick or New Hanover. It's one of the two. I believe here at home, so come on out to the game, or you can watch here on the stream. But signing off for now. Have a good rest of your night.
I
I would usually have, it would be 5,000 bike, my roadie for sure, and so that was except they knew that I would have good stats and I would take them to that was post. That was post. Yeah, it's in the football field.
If I embarrass myself right there, I'm like, it's fine.
I texted him. Because he's my doctor. He was good. He was here. I said, yeah. Sometimes he's here as well.
Yeah, we get that.
Overall, pretty good. He's doing like a lot of physical therapy right now, which has shown a lot of good improvement things. Vascular, cardio-wise, breathing a little bit. It's no longer one step forward, two step back at his age with some of the drama he's had. So it's not like one step, 5, 10 back. And then, they can't bounce back as quick, unfortunately. All the time, it's not kind. No, it's not.
Wait, I can't get my blinks on.
It is.
It's so
That's all you do.
I don't know.
Gonna live?
I'm still
No, because I literally, this is the first thing I wanted to
He's watched my son play every Take care of the family. You work. Mamas take care of.
Well, I was thinking that it's
Doesn't all work, but you take care of the family. His job is He came to he's come way more now. Yeah, I'm not jealous. I'm just saying. Maybe that's why I thought you would.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. They're like, it's just her.
Yeah. I think he realized once he wasn't with like Jay there.
Minutes prior to going to the house. They were sitting in his driveway of his house with Gavin. Not even their own house.
I'll be home and she'll be away.
That's so foul. And they're still in the same house.
Sometimes they're both away in different places.
But I do say, they throw it.
Yeah.
I said, absolutely.
So like that.
I can't imagine. Yeah, I said I was an only child, but I can't imagine like if I just had. I mean, it would. I mean, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry because I get it. Like it's one and it's like, oh my gosh, I have no. Like when Jay was coming, I've still got 2 now. Ellie, and they just kind of what? Like look, he plays 3 sports. That's so weird.
Get it after 9.
I was like, I may not ever get it.
Never
I got let me.
except
I
for
got
like
rules.
my friend my
We haven't had to discuss it.
the things you're telling me.
But like I said,